Alright, welcome back, guys. It's Tito Main, the host. We got TV, of course. And, guys, we got Atlanta. We're back again. We've been grinding the Madden game, and it is officially out now. Yeah, been out for a day now, officially. So if you guys want, you can go spend the money to get it, or you can watch here as we do our franchise rebuild. Now, with all that being said, we have New Orleans, which is a important game just because they're number 2 in our league. We seasonal plan to reach the divisional round, so we're gonna go ahead and get the weekly strategies out the way. Going against this guy. Okay, so basically, guys, once we get through this, I think we'll be close to that. Actually, we might be at the halfway mark. We got 175 million left to help build going into next year. I didn't want to spend all the money out just in one year. Some of the changes that were made aren't major yet. They'll be more major coming into next year. However, the quarterback got hurt, I think. I can't remember. It's too much going on. That cornerback, Clark Phillips III. Alright, guys, we're going to take a glance into the draft board to see exactly who and what prospects we've got on the quarterback side. Left linebacker. We got enough scouted. Let's get out of there. I just trying to get a few because we got like a lot of the quarterbacks done. So we'll go ahead and we'll go in and we'll see and try our luck, guys. Shout out to all y'all who've been keeping up with it. Let's do it.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll see Bijan Robinson. He comes into this one second in the league in rushing with an eye on becoming #1. It's the Falcons and the Saints, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
It is a Chamber of Commerce afternoon here in the Peach State of Georgia. We've got the roof open, wide open, and we are ready for football at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gordon along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they interplay. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they too come in off the bye. So we should have two teams that are eager to get back at it.
And players are creatures of habit. You can bet they enjoy the time off, but you know they're also ready to get right back into the swing of things.
It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here come the Saints to take over for the first time. And center after 9 seasons as a Raider, Derek Carr is the guy.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's a season starting to wind down, get a little bit of a break. But how that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target. They'll bring up third down. You talk about this Falcon defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, so they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing it now. Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at about the 14. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
So no advantage in this game for either quarterback in terms of coming off that open week, huh?
Yeah, they both had buys.
Both had them, so you got to figure both of them went back, watched some extra tape, polished up their game, checked out their fundamentals. But they also both had an extra week to prepare for each other's defenses. This could be a whole lot of fun.
From the 20, here's the 2nd and 8. Richardson looking to throw this. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth the salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
On third down, here's Richardson. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now fourth down. On fourth down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down it goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Here's Blake Gillikin now. Fielded at the 20. Well, there's a 42, making a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be Falcon football. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
He's got a man. That's Marshall. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards. pick up the first. Richardson shotgun on third down. Flushed out right. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might lift it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Richardson to throw off play action. That's out wide here for Robinson. He's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. This defense for the Saints very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory. Back now in Atlanta's 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run for it with Robinson. A curious decision to go for it. Pays off for the 1st down. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So 1st down, and they'll stick with Algier. And he's tackled a yard short of the record. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The Falcons come in search of win number 9 of the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they look at the schedule of the season, I think they're right for the early week fat.
10 yards there, the 1st down for the Falcons. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with a tackle. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd, here's Algier. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Robinson will try to pick it up. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yards to the 11. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. Marvin Mims, his 1st touchdown of the year. And the Falcons post the first points in the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve.
Hello.
Hey, what you doing, honey?
Nah, just watch football. What are you doing?
Oh, I just got done eating. So I had Kristen here, Amber here, and Andy. 2.5 hours. So tired.
You're exactly right about
It hurts
that
me.
because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case,
able to
they
fix
gave
the
yardage.
meat. Ours turned out good once we cooked it.
Yeah, I told you. I ate it both. I turned it into a roast.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it ended up being fine.
How'd it taste? Dry?
No,
Because I cooked it too fast.
no,
I thought it tasted a little dry.
well, we added a little juice to ours. So,
I did too, but I still thought it tasted dry because I cooked it too fast.
well, see, I don't think so. But we had potatoes and carrots, and we slow cooked ours for 5 more hours.
And it ended up being okay?
Yep, ended up being good.
Okay. Awesome.
So, but I mean, I didn't put anything but potatoes and carrots in it. That way she would eat it. But it ended up being pretty good.
Okay, well, the next race I had on deck is huge, Tyler. It's like 10 fucking pounds.
Oh, wow.
So, I'm going to have to call it, and I may just go ahead and cut it in half when it's raw and just y'all cook how you want. I mean, you said Doug likes cooking or not?
I mean, it ain't nothing to throw it in there. Patsy ended up doing it, though. I told Doug about it, but Patsy ended up doing it.
Well, she knows how to do this.
Yeah, she ended up using the crock. Since you ended up using the crock pot, she's used the crock pot again.
Yeah, it just needed to be cooked longer, Tyler, was all.
Yeah, we cooked it on slow, added the potatoes and carrots with it, and I think that's what rehydrated it, to be honest with you. That's why, I was about to, when you said yours was tough, I think that, like, the potatoes and meat rehydrated the meat because ours was super, super rich.
Really?
For real.
That makes me feel good. Okay.
Oh yeah, it was, there wasn't nothing wrong with it. I didn't even, it wasn't dry like you said, but I'm thinking that it would have been then if that's the case.
Yeah.
You're saying yours was dry,
yes,
but now...
When I bit into it, even though I shredded it, when I bit into the meat, it was dry. I don't think it had, like, the starch from the vegetables, which you normally do, but you remember my day was fucked up.
Oh, yeah. And we had no hurry. We left it, like, literally slow cooking, so...
I'm gonna try and buy some stuff.
The ball upright on the tee,
You
and
know,
the
Jarvis
Saints kick team moves it away.
I don't know if I shoot it down. Our system manager.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 25.
Man, you told me he wanted the money, $17.50.
Well, now he is calling us and saying, I don't want to leave here.
Don't know if he's going to get it in this
I really
game,
like
but
this
he'd
place.
probably like
I
to
want
just to
to
get past that
and I was like,
And if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So
I don't know what that is, but I've agreed to a face-to-face meeting with Chris about that. She said, why?
Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though.
Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. I know all his faults. I know what he's capable of. He's loyal. He loves us. He's just grew up poor and having a rough fucking time. Moved in with his girlfriend. She said, you only have to pay me $400 a month. Well, then he ended up paying her $600 a month rent.
Okay.
And then the utility.
I understand all the things you're saying, but it's not your problem.
I know, but
I get it. You got a big heart, but nobody gives a fuck about your heart when you have to go through what you're going through. I get you, but I don't want you to start turning soft just because people can fucking manipulate a feeling. It's bullshit. You goddamn put us in a bad spot, and you're putting us in a bad spot. We have to have all these fucking goddamn problems and meetings, all because you want to fucking string a dead horse, because you're literally. What do you call it? Squeezing a dead turnip. We don't have any more money to give you, dude. Or we would. I mean, we would though. We're not fucking selfish. We gotta have more money to be able to fucking pay other people. We have to operate. We're already in the red. We're already fucking in the negative. I mean, goddamn, man. If you want to work at the other place, you know what I mean? I feel like you need to go. Because all you're going to do, well, all you're doing is causing waves. And it's not helping us.
And they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Well,
he said, I want to see you face to face.
yeah, so he can fucking manipulate you face to face.
That's what fucking Kristen said too.
I know what fucking, I mean, I know people, man. I'm not, he doesn't, even if he means well, don't know where he learned it, don't know, don't care, he's a manipulator.
I like when Little Bro was floundering. Little Bro's a good person. He was floundering there for a while.
Yeah, but Little Bro didn't, not show up at his job. That's the difference. Little Bro didn't tell fucking UPS that he wasn't going in because they didn't pay him enough. You know what I mean? So, like, he didn't play these games.
No, but he had troubles when he was younger.
Sure, I did too. Sure, I did too.
You can't throw away the people just because they want
I didn't tell you to throw them away. But when the person throws themselves into a bad position, they don't just get rewarded for it.
We'll stay in the AFC South as we fly through Kentucky.
So, you want to come back? You say you want all this? Prove it, motherfucker. You've done nothing. Well, yeah, that's fine. You think. You haven't, we ain't been down, we haven't been there yet. And I'm sure he will. But either way, you're still fucking leaving.
Thank you for having honor. Most people don't have honor.
I don't see much honor in what he's done lately, but, I mean, leaving you to cry all day was just a very honorable thing. But, whatever way you want to view it, at the end of the day, he has caused massive issues.
Yes.
So, you know, if you want to fucking give him another chance, that's going to be on you. But now you're turning around and pissing off 8 other people.
Not really, they all said yeah.
Okay, right. But that's what they tell you to your face. That's what they tell you to your face. So you just believe that. Little fantasy world talking shit. Trust me. I'm not. I mean, if you want to be ignorant, that's cool. I know who talks shit. They might tell you because they scared of you or whatever. But they know goddamn well, you know, they like either jealous or they feel whatever type of way. They ain't gonna tell you how they feel. Some people will, but most won't. But I don't think that like you should throw them away or anything like that. At the pros, you know, at what the current place that we're at, yeah, we gotta have you, and we're not gonna tell you that. I'm not gonna beg for you, but I'm not gonna reward you for your current situation that you did. So what do you gotta say?
That's what I said. I don't hear him out. That's all.
As long as you know and you can keep your boots on and not waver in the mud, because he's gonna blow like wind. Don't waver.
Here's what I was gonna suggest. Look, I'll schedule you 36 hours. You're going to have to work 10 hours or 15 hours somewhere else. I'll get you a job. I call Exit Grill. You can be there at 5 a.m. Okay? You can work until 9. Prep all their shit and get their shit ready. Because they start service at 7. I can get him a job there. I can get him a job at Old Stock. I can get him a job at St. Kitchens if he needs more than 40 hours a week. I'm not there every time.
But that's right. Well, then you need to see where his mind's at.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
I don't know how long people
First and 10, here's Richardson with it.
Yeah, it does.
Under control. I can't
I'm telling you, man. Yeah. You know who, like, it's nice to have a job at, like, Sunoco, right? But they work 70 hours every week, right? Every one of the motherfuckers is either A, burnout, or B, still fucking working. The only option C's are the ones that went ahead, grinded, and got out like that. Basically like Doug, the ones that were at the top of their positions. Yep, because he got out about, what he say, 15 years earlier than most. So, yeah, because he was at the top, because he was a master. The only reason they let him out is he was a master electrician. They've already called him back this year, begging him to come back. That none of these kids are caught. They're all incompetent. They said, what he said? Oh, they said he was worth 5 of the new young people. 5. They said they'd offer him 5 of their paychecks too. They said they would pay him worth the 5. They would pay him 5 salaries You know how much money that is? But then again, when he told me he could make 6 figures, I didn't realize master electricians, it's not because of how smart they are, it's just because they're in demand.
Yep. There's none of them out there. That's why I said this is our electrician.
Just 1
This is
second
who we're
showing
going
on
to
the
pay.
play
I don't
clock.
trust
We're gonna
nothing
get
else.
Oh, right. And there's a lot of yeehaws out there, but they're either apprentice or right.
Here's
And
Richardson
now
to throw.
somebody's got to go fight that going.
What the fuck happened? Yep.
That was Space Age.
Oh yeah, he's in, but he wasn't surprised at all. He said, "Uh-oh." He said, "Somebody's wired this backwards," and I shook my head, and I said, "So that's why it turns off by the ice machine and turns off over here." He said, "Yep." I said, "God."
But I trust him.
Oh yeah. Hey, yeah. He knows his fucking shit. Oh yeah. Nah.
My only problem with that is tell us what it's worth.
Oh right.
I don't want to like insult him.
No, but he won't. He won't. But you're not gonna insult him. But at the end of the day, good work gets done, and that's what we need.
That's
so.
who I trust. He's not gonna hurt. I believe that with my heart. I don't even know Doug like that.
Right.
What you say, I know where he is.
Yeah, he's just old school. He
I
ain't.
made my opinion that is someone that I can trust to do work and tell me the truth. This is what it costs us. Hey, then let's do it.
Well, he's
You know
you know
what I'm saying?
when you got a guy who spends his free time helping out a church. That's basically what he does now. You know, that's it.
I know it's a pain in the ass for him to drive all the way over here.
But he don't mind none.
I said, but he's willing to do it.
Yep.
I said, but if you have problems, write the whole electrical problem.
Right. And like he said, he'd rather come up there and do it. That way he knows it's done right. Because he's done seen what...
Closed on a Monday would be better if it was an emergency.
Right. You know, it's crazy though.
Schedule him on a Monday and say, okay, Doug, here's our missing problems. If you can come in there and do this little magic.
Yep, and he's already said that Mondays are fine. And you know, the crazy part was just like how much shit there what really is there that's all fucked up and not right, but you know. It's just, but a small little adjustment here and there it goes a long way. It really does. But he's good people, and that's what we do. That's what you got to surround yourself with. That's really the bottom line.
Well, he is loyal, and I know that you don't think it's that way, but he really
Well, I mean, listen, I didn't say he wasn't. I'm just going off of what he has done in the past 14 days. I mean, there was like before he did this, there were some other issues he had done. So it isn't just one thing. It's you know, it's like you said, he's been. So I take into account what you said. He's been going through things. So now I know that he's not just showing out for no reason. It's because he's going through something.
He doesn't have anywhere to live, Tyler.
Listen, I'm not saying I don't get that, but even when you get to a point, you got to start being smarter. Like, okay, now next woman you have, don't you dare. And you know exactly what I mean. I don't have to explain it. Don't be so nice. I used to do it. Don't be so nice.
Well, he's only 27.
Very young. Very young. Yeah. Here you go.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I know exactly what it is.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Time to get another look at Drake London and the Falcons offense.
Sounds like she's not working in the right place.
Time here to make this a great game, but so far
They put her
he's
on
been solid.
I like where you're going
like
with that because it has been pretty good.
Like assessing
But there's
people.
always
Yep.
She has a degree.
I believe. Okay, that makes it worse, Mama. Just saying.
She's got.
That makes it worse because what they teach you what you know what I mean. Like she's working the system. What you do? Well, what you do?
She said when he came to school
Yeah, they just saw receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now I'll pay you 1 week. They
Defense is
said we
worried
have
that
to have
whenever
time to
anyone
get to
catches
the
the ball
room.
and has a head of
So
steam
you
coming out of the
have to
backfield,
pay
it can turn into a
$200
big play with missed tackles or he
$800
runs through people.
So
But they were
I get
right there
one.
waiting, and they stopped
And he
him
turned
for a
around his
minimal gain.
girlfriend because she hasn't been working because
Richardson now on second down.
that she can
Complete.
get on
Smith has it.
triggers
And
her.
he's going to be taken down
So
right at the line.
she's in the midst
So
of
that'll
that
be no
and
better
had
than
no
an
way, and they were both
incompletion.
going to be
And it brings
kicked
up
out.
3rd and
They
5
borrowed
now.
money
They'll need
from me
5
again.
on this
But
play to
this
move
time
the
it was
sticks.
only, I gave him
They go play action with
$300
Richardson.
and we took it all out of one check. That's the $100 that he owes me. It's down to
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down.
it might be down to 16.
That's
I
good for
owe
28 yards.
200. You give me your notice
The
2
speed
weeks
with which his offense could get down the field is taking them no time at all to get down here.
You better, you can't take the whole thing, right? But if I could, I would, motherfucker. But if I could, I would. Trust me. You want to fucking play me?
They come out
But
with
it ain't even about the principle of that. It's just to say, hey, you better watch what you're doing. But then again, though, you're nice enough to do what you do. So it doesn't matter. It's still the fact that he went and he let somebody put him in that situation. Like I feel bad for you, whatever, but it was ignorant. It really was. The signs were all there. Yeah, exactly. Like I was like to say, the signs were all there. Like I understand maybe falling for the first one off, but when he paid that second, like the signs were all there.
1 week was 800.
Right. It's like they fucking sucker. All right, let's get him again. You know, and it's like, damn, you're being a sucker, man. Stop. I'm sorry. It's very rare that somebody can't operate or get out of bed after experiencing something. I mean, people have been you know what before, the R word, and yet came back to working. You know what I mean? That function may have not been the same person. Okay, I'm not saying that. It's definitely gonna affect you, but even if it affected her 100%, she still milked it, in my opinion. But well, yeah, you gotta look at you gotta look at your you gotta look at the situation and kind of.
My plan is that if I can keep him long enough to get me paid down.
Back now here on EA Sports.
By the way, I have a company.
It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Here's Kamara trying to run for it.
I was just about to say, the cost of it literally gives about that. So essentially, you trade in $500 for a band, is what you're telling me.
Just 5 times.
Yes.
Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the
So I don't have to because I don't have to deal with you and your kind of people, because all you're gonna do is bring in those type of people anyways. Because I've learned snakes like to hang out together. Yep.
You can't believe what Angela and
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. On the check down, he finds Kamara. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he'll just get rid of it.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taken in at the 22. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And they will take over 1st and 10. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, here's Carr. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now Carr. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Again, it's Carr. Again, it's Johnson. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Carr going to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete there to Smith. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Carr, got to have this one. Quick slant here to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Carr now to throw. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Atlanta regains possession of the football Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Ready?
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Get it! Check, Panther!
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Oh, timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Ready?
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Robinson on a give right side. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Ready?
Again, it's Robinson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
No time to shine. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Just go ahead and say it with me. That was a
mistake.
Yeah, sure, without a doubt. Because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball an additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
Unlock line! Unlock line!
Robinson up the middle. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Throwing now is Richardson. This is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
It's week 13 of the NFL, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the Falcons and the Jets, and it's all up next.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the new-look Jets ready to go on offense, and it is the veteran Aaron Rodgers at quarterback.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
Right to the air is Rodgers. And he'll find Hall. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4. This defense for the Falcons, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
He'll return it from the 6, and he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. So here the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. And they will be led out by their 6'4 quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Richardson. Over the middle, it's complete. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Richardson looking to throw. Being chased out left. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now Richardson. Short throw caught by Pitts. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The Falcons coming in looking for win number 10 on the year. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
And partner, to me, this is a team that no matter what the matchup, they're up for the fight. They are really suited for the postseason the way they're playing right now, and I would not want to face them come playoff time.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Play action. Now Richardson. And that will be incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. 4th down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. Koo knocks this one through the post. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because they fall 2 games below 500. The road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Ball again on second down. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with Hall. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. When you talk about this Jets defense, this unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They go play action with Richardson. Throws right back to London, complete again. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there they want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Now a first carry here for Robinson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Falcons have retaken the lead.
The damn halfback.
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters that are going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And he got it on a touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he gets to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This pass out wide the ball. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A first catch there for Wilson and a 1st down. Continues here from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Rodgers going to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. His throw incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Harmon. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. Rodgers now to throw. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. Back-to-back nice gains. That is the 14 yards and another 1st.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Here's a throw blocked out to his fullback. Touchdown, Jets! Nick Bowler at 22. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. There's big Quinnen Williams, the All-Pro, in on the tackle. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. first and 10, it's Robinson. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 12 more yards there and another first down. Back to Robinson now on first down. And we'll get this one down to about the 17. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Richardson out of the shotgun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big play there. He looked that one up in the end zone. It's excellent play. One that may have some points on the board when this drive is over.
Richardson to throw off play action. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. We'll see young Ray Koo now for the Falcons. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one to the post. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Boy, they're down only 1 score. It's still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Jets have got it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and will come back and hurt them later.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Throwing now is Rodgers. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back, Charles and I, Sullivan, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this driver starts at the 25-yard line. So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come back, continue to throw the ball effectively.
Second down and a run by Robinson. Robinson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, they're hoping in the second half is better for him than the first half. This guy will find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On third down, Robinson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Richardson to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 2. A give left side to Robinson. And he'll get it out to midfield. He'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Richardson off the play fake. Rolling to his right. It's caught on the right side of Smith. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the 1st down.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 52-yard line. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On the option left, Richardson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Off play action, Richardson. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Watkins drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Koo knocks this one to the post, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Rodgers now on 1st down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw the verbal trash their way, when they get back to the hole, they have a few words to say to the QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Here's Rodgers. Finding space at the 30. Looking to bring down Rumble. And down to the 29-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run.
end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, Tom.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, the 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jets will add to their 4th quarter lead. Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes this a 9-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. From the shotgun, Richardson. Wide open, it's Marshall complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, here's Richardson. He's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. The job one to pick up the 1st down is complete. That was a big 3rd down conversion, but they got to watch the clock. It's starting to become their enemy a bit here in a 2-score game.
Which means they have to pick up the pace, right? The tempo has to be up. And what they do is they tell the quarterback in his helmet, hey, listen, when we pick up the 1st down here, tell everyone we're going. We're moving now to 2-minute offensive phase, and everyone on the bench area, they're waving them along too. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
Robinson with another carry. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what the offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here's Richardson. That's out wide here for Robinson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now Richardson on the move to his left. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And this is caught for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is caught. So they took a chance.
Jesus.
Within a single point here in the 4th. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the
Game over.
Quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And
So on now is Greg Zerline in a pressure situation. This to get the lead up to 4. And the 11-year veteran runs it through. So the big return hadn't followed up, but in the end, the offense starts out. They only mustered 3.
yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. One last shot for Richardson. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Damn! Them boys beat us. That hurt. Damn, bruh. 6-6, and they fucking beat us. Okay, we got Tampa Bay again. They're 2nd place now. Fuck. 6-6, 6-6, and 4-8. We're fucking 9-2 and 1.
Jesus Christ.
It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and we'll see Baker Mayfield. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Buccaneers and the Falcons.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Buccaneers ready to go on offense with a new man at the helm here for 2023 in his 6th season now in the NFL, Baker Mayfield.
The former #1 overall pick has had his ups and downs in recent seasons, but he finished strong last year and inherits a really good offense in Tampa that should set him up for success.
The numbers for Evans a week ago: 8 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. You talk about this Falcon defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Mayfield. Buying time to his left. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. A 4th down. Here's Jay Camarda on to punt for the Bucs. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. I check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 16 carries, 68 yards.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
Again, it's Robinson. And now the rookie's free. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. He may go. Touchdown, Falcons. Richardson. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
First down throw for Mayfield. This to the former Falcon, Russell Gage. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it second down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
On third down, Mayfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
It's taken to the 26. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good game. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Richardson looking to throw this. And complete to Drake London. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On first down, Richardson. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. The Falcons coming in looking for win number 10 on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about.
And got his man, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Mayfield on first down. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a first and 10. Opting to run again here with White. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Mayfield down. sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Mike Hughes came crashing in that time, got the sack.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, these two teams hooking up for the 2nd time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the Falcons getting the road victory in that one. So they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Atlanta. Robinson up the middle.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
A partner, they locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Now we'll throw here to his running back, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down.
On the give, here's Robinson.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now Richardson. Into the hands of London. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. That's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Richardson to the air on 1st down.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They run the draw here with Robinson, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And that's why you spend a 1st-round draft pick on a running back, not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down.
A quick pass here to Godwin.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49. 39-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. A final shot before the half. Richardson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
All right.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the 2nd half starts with a touchback. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know, it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
Well, you're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. They go play action with Richardson. That's complete. Again, he's got Marshall. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Back to the air with Richardson. Over the middle, caught by London. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line. Hand off now to Robinson. 117 yards rushing. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
That's bullshit.
Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the 1st of his timeouts. Now it's Richardson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly saw the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the 1st time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
QB sneak, Richardson.
Bitch.
Richardson with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Falcons take the opener opening kickoff of the third quarter. Drive right down the field to extend their lead. On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
Oh.
He's going to have to hook up the gauge. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best players is certainly bringing it again this week.
They go play action. Mayfield. His hands on it. Symptomatic of how this game has been going. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Atlanta now coming out on the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm not very much a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he's able to get this to the 40
Let's go.
before he's out of bounds. 137 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Play action. Now Richardson. He's got a man open, complete. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll run with Robinson. Only about a yard.
Damn.
Takes it from the 9 to the 8.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's not going to get it. They stop him at the 1.
Damn.
Start touchdown, but he's denied. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, we haven't exactly been treated
Leonard Fournette.
Pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting?
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, they'll run with White.
There you go.
Taken down shy of the 5-yard line. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. The Bucs on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Up the gut flat. And he's going to lose yardage.
No.
A loss of a yard and it brings him.
Yeah.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he's able to get it out of there. And taken at the 46. The 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. Now the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that we enjoy talking at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season?
They said hell no on that TD.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you can hope for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season.
Robinson is not going to get in
Nope.
as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout because we've got an injured Buccaneer. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way.
Oh, these boys, hey.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Richardson to throw off play action.
Let's go.
Anthony Richardson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's... First down, Mayfield. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's a second.
Will this be a blowout, y'all? Friday night in the lights.
Now Mayfield. This ball snapped and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is incomplete, but flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Toward the sideline, and he
indicates Gage. And he'll be out of bounds out near the 45 at the 44. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. On the draw, it's White. And he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And for Mayfield, this could be a free play. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
2nd down, Mayfield. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. Mayfield lost the football. It looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. They start on the ground with Robinson here. The 207 yards on the ground for him so far.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he stops after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. Running right through. And now to the races. Right side. It was 3rd and short. They go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. That's going to be caught by Pitts. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Now Richardson. Will get this to his tight end. It's Johnny Smith. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
All right, guys, so we got the leaderboard still. We're 10-2-1. Carolina is the very bottom. However, they still could be dangerous. But we'll see. And Robinson has player of the week with 23 carries, 235 rush yards, 10.2 rush average. He had 2 touchdowns and 3 receptions for 21 yards receiving. All right, guys, we're going to play the worst team. We're coming up at the end of the season. We have really rushed this season through. Let's get it. The Friday Night Lights series.
And we'll see Bijan Robinson. He was unstoppable a week ago. A mountain of yards and a pair of touchdowns. It's the Falcons and the Panthers, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
The Carolina Rains have arrived as we are inside a soggy Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Today we've got an NFC South matchup as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. A long alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers are 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it, something has to happen positive early in the game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they come in right behind. Just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
No, first rain game.
Set to go. Young Lei Kuhn ready to do the honors. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here the Panthers set to take over for the first time. And Charles will get a look at the much heralded rookie pick from April's draft.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 for him.
That throw by Young incomplete. And Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay alert.
He's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass. They didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why the defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. There was no answer for him defensively. There he goes outside. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays had him on the move on 1st down. They'll run again here with Robinson. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. These 2 teams, they met in Atlanta earlier in the year with the Falcons winning that game. So a win here in Charlotte will give them the season sweep. Richardson now on 2nd down. Open man is Kyle Pitts is tied in. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 42 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and goal. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. A minuscule gain of maybe a yard for the 6-5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
On second, here's Algier. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. And Richardson back to throw it. And he's going to be dropped back in the 15-yard line. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Koo knocks this one to the post. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stout up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here is Young. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Young. Pressure ball in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away.
Ow.
38 yards officially. And it will be Falcon football. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On the give, Algier headed left. 5 yards on first down, and now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackles, the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people, because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers, because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Flush to his right. It's caught the right side by Robinson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Here we go, here we go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Damn.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Here's Richardson to throw. And A give left side to Robinson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Richardson working from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Robinson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. Robinson up the middle. And he's into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it?
Young on first down. And his thrust here is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. And a decent game there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Now Young. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to put this one away.
Taken in at the 22.
Holding. Receiving team.
So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression, jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
On first down, Richardson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
Damn.
Not a good throw there. It'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 81 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. On the draw, Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry.
No.
2nd and 7.
What?
Richardson. Caught by London. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Richardson out of the shotgun. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he is going to have a Falcons first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast and set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here for their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
Richardson in the air on first down. That's out right for Robinson. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And he will get out of bounds and pick up the first down. So they catch the defense napping, and the fake spike works to move the chains. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Into the hands of London. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Here's Robinson. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 41. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. On 3rd down, Robinson. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. And this will be a long field goal. The skies were clear, but here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Again, it's Robinson. Still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup at 15 and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action. Now Richardson. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Richardson on 3rd and short. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get it in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Keith Smith, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons.
Torn labrum, fuck!
Ready.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multi-dimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. Young on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there left the Jarvis ball free, and it brings up fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike.
Let's go.
And the Falcons are going to take over.
Fucking Hughes, man. He's a beast.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie. Maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break up their routes quickly as well.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces there. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Damn.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. On 1st and 10, it's Downs here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. You see the athleticism there of Brian Burns stopping him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. The offense on third down, can't fault these numbers, 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass.
Damn.
4th down coming up. Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good. But when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. We're facing a big 4th quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, their defense has really struggled. And Young's throw there incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but it's going to be 2nd down. Now Young. Oh, this ball's tipped and intercepted. Trey Flowers. Now he's got it and returns the next ball. Racing to the end zone. And the Panthers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
So this helps to start the drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. To throw, Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Young's throw here on target to Hurst. Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down. Young down. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. It'll be Young again. And that's going to be caught downfield by Sharp. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. That swung out wide to Sanders. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back from the 24 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing, Young. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Again, it's Young. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Now a 2nd down throw for Young. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they've been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Miles 6. Like his throw here. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down to about the 26 here. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again, just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes
makes it first and goal.
I've got an idea. Let's get racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's still do the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front have made a lot of space. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Falcons extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have two.
First down, Young. And he wisely will throw that one away. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense is just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first three quarters. And this deficit is going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap.
Come on, guys.
And continue to play.
Now Young. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Young.
Let's go.
Intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Falcons, the win will be number 11 for them on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
4 weeks, man. Fuck. I think that's exactly how many weeks are left in the season. Yeah, we. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down for today, and we'll go ahead and be back next time. We'll figure out what we're going to do about a ruined quarterback.